Welcome back. I'm Dave, the owner of Marine Craft. Today we're going to talk about the process we use here to take you from a lead acid battery technology to a lithium battery technology electrical system on your boat. Lithium technology is one of the best upgrades you can do for your boat. And if you ever take your vessel somewhere and somebody wants to give you like lithium batteries and throw them in, hook them up and be done, you are probably going to be disappointed with that electrical system when it's complete. We want to make sure we understand your expectations so that we can meet them. We are going to install your electrical system in accordance with the ABYC and the manufacturer requirements. And our 5-step process for doing all of that is we have a design phase, we have a parts procurement and testing phase, a vessel installation phase, owner handover phase, and then a follow-on support phase. And we think that doing all of that extra work makes sure that you are happy, familiar, and confident in your electrical system when you're done. So the design phase is where we're going to talk about what your expectations are. How long do you want to be off-grid, whether you're at anchor? How fast do you want to be able to recharge your batteries? Do you want water maker on the AC? Do you want dive compressors? Do you want to run your air conditioners all night? Do you want induction cooking? All of these questions have to be asked and answered in order to make sure that we understand what your expectations are when you're using your electrical system, because we want to make sure at the end of this you're happy, confident, and familiar with your electrical system. Once we have the design agreed upon, you'll get a diagram of it so that you can have a hard copy when you're looking at it, and when we're talking about the process as far as upgrades, you can reference this and see, okay, this is what the solar charge controllers do, this is what the alternators are going to do, etc. So it's a good reference point throughout the process, so that way if you have questions, we're both talking about the same thing. Once that is agreed upon, we'll start the parts procurement and testing. Now this is where we'll receive all of your parts and get them ready, but we not only just hold them here for you during this phase. What we're going to do is we're going to do a mock-up of your system. So we're going to hang your inverters, we're going to wire those, we're going to do the solar charge controllers, we're going to make sure that everything has your unique access code to it, make sure things are named, we're going to update the firmware. We're going to do everything that we would normally do in your boat ahead of time, because our goal here is to save the downtime of your boat. We know that you buy these beautiful boats because you want to be at anchor having a nice drink as you're watching the sunset. You don't want to be sitting around watching a construction site blow up in the middle of your boat. So we're trying to alleviate all that downtime, and testing the stuff before we put it on your boat significantly reduces that downtime. There's even things that we found doing this. So when you have an electrical upgrade, you're going to have hundreds of parts going on your boat. Out of those hundreds of parts, something is not going to be right. Whether that's an inverter that doesn't charge when it's supposed to, a solar charge controller that's supposed to have Bluetooth capability that doesn't, something is not going to be right. So we want to find that here when we do the mock-up installation before we find it on your boat. Because then we can take care of it quickly, we can send it off, have it back, have it reprogrammed before your boat even arrives here for the downtime. Once that is done, then we move on to the actual vessel installation phase. So this is where we're going to take all those components in that we've already tested, put them on your boat, and then here we're doing all the wire runs, doing all the data cable runs, and we're going to do a lot of things that should be done that a lot of installers just don't do. They're ABYC requirements, but they're also just best practices. For instance, one of the maybe kind of simple things is we're going to do pull tests on all of our terminations. So if we have a wire and we put a ring terminal on it, after we crimp it, we're going to pull it a little bit. And we want to make sure that it doesn't come off, because if it's loose or it comes off, that's a bad connection. We need to fix that right away, because that will give you a problem. It may not give you a problem tomorrow or in 6 months, but if it's loose over time, that's going to be an issue, and we want to resolve all of those issues right from the beginning so that you don't have any problems when you're out on your boat. Once the installation is complete by the ABYC Certified technician, an ABYC Master technician is going to come on board, and we're going to demonstrate that entire system to him as part of our QC checks. So that way, when you come back and you get ready for the next phase, which is the owner handover, there's no issues. We've already found all those issues and corrected anything that cropped up. The next phase is going to be the owner handover and testing. We're going to bring you on board. We're going to show you this is how your charging sources work. This is what solar does when your alternators are running. This is how your generator works if you have a generator installed, etc. But we also want to go over with where the components are, so if there's ever a problem or you need to reference something, you know where they are actually in the boat. And then also we'll go over like discharge rates. So we routinely see discharge rates in excess of 8 or 9,000 watts. I mean, is that a lot? Are you damaging the system? Is that too much? Are things burning up at that rate? Probably not, and we build the systems to meet those expectations. So if your expectations are 9,000 watts, your system will be able to pull that with no issues. But we want to demonstrate that to you while you're there. That way you're familiar with it and you understand and you're confident with it while you're offshore in case you have a question about something, or you need to troubleshoot something, or you just want to explain how great the system is to your friends at Anchorage. We want to make sure all that stuff is set up for you there. But after that, after you sail away, our service doesn't end. We sign you up for the Marinecraft Service Program for 6 months, which is about a $450 value. But we give that to you for free because we want to make sure that you are completely satisfied with your system when you leave. So you can reach us by text, cell phone, email. If you have a Victron system with VRM, then as long as you have internet wherever you are, we can remote into your system, check out things, maybe do firmware updates for you if you like. We can facilitate all of that stuff right there. So if you're looking for an electrical upgrade, there's no better place to go than Marinecraft. Our 5-phase system ensures that we meet your design requirements and you have the follow-on support that you need in case you ever have any questions. So if you want to read more about that, we have a page on our website for our electrical upgrades and repairs. You can read more about the process, ABYC certifications that we have, the process to become an ABYC certified technician. All that information is there on our website, so be sure to reference that. And when you're ready for your next design, be sure to give us a call or send us an email. We'd be happy to talk to you about how we can make your boat that much better while you're at anchor. We'll see you guys out on the water.